A very good morning to all. This is Rajeshri, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Commerce with CA, JJ College of Arts and Science, Autonomous for the good day. Now I am going to take the topic as Internet Protocols. Protocol. What is IP? IP stands for Internet Protocol. It will be specified the format of packets and also called the datagram and addressing schemes, and most network combined for IP with a higher level protocol called the transmission control and protocol. It's like a TCP, okay, which establish a virtual connection between the destination and a source. Something like the postal system for IP, it will be drop the system. There is no direct link between you and the recipient. TCP IP on the other hand establish a connection between two hosts. How many hosts? Two hosts, okay, so that they can send the message and back and forth for a period of time. What is the purpose of IP? Need a standard means of communication between device. Cannot communicate if speaking two different languages. Therefore, we have a concept called protocol. What is protocol? It is a rules and conventions explaining how something must be done, used to describe how device can communicate. Protocol also define the format of data that is being exchanged. Next, purpose of IP. The Internet protocols define the basic unit of data transfer, that means IP datagram. The IP software performs the routing functions. IP includes a set of rules that process the idea of unreliable packet delivery. How hosts and routers should process the packets. How and when error messages should be generated. The conditions under which packets can be discarded. Construction of datagrams. Each datagram has two components. The one is for header and second one for payloads. Both are having a construction of datagrams. These are the two components, and everything will be worked for packet. Next one for IP service. Delivery service of IP is minimal. IP provides an unreliable connectionless best effort service. Unreliable means the IP does not make an attempt to recover lost packets. Connectionless. Connectionless means each packet is handled independently. Best effort. IP does not make guarantees on the service. No throw output, no delay guarantee. IP service, it is a continuation of IP service. The IP supports the following services: one-to-one, one-to-all, and one-to-several. One-to-one means it is a unicast. One-to-all means it is a broadcast. One-to-several means it is a multicast. Next, for orientation of Internet protocols. The IP is a network layer protocol, right? TCP and UDP, IGMP, network access, ARP and ICMP. The both are will be connected for IP. It is a transport layer, network layer and datagram. Data link layer. Next one for application layer, presentation layer, session layer. These are software layers. It is a sender and the receiver. And the heart of OSI, that is the heart of OSI means transport layer. And next one, network layer and data link layer and physical layer. These three will be here in hardware layer. Next one for TCP IP models. The TCP IP models will be developed early and then OSI 7 layer models. So the OSI 7 layer models for these like that, but it does not have the 7 layer but only 4 layers will be here in TCP/IP. The first one for application layer, transport layer, internet layer, and network access layer. And these were how to sending host and receiving host. Sending host, application layer packet. It is a login host. And next for TCP segment and IP datagram and frames. It is a data link layer and physical network layer, internet layer will be here. Next one for receiving a request from the login. First of all, the host will be go on the login. That request will be received from the receiving the host. And next one for TCP segment, the transfer layer also the receiver also having for TCP segment. And next one for IP datagram, frame and a frame. The both are will be here in physical layers, physical network layers, and everything will be here in network media. These are the TCP/IP models. And TCP/IP models applications mediators represent the user plus ending and dialog controls. Transport, it will be support the communication between the devices across the device network. And internet means it is determine the best path through the network. Network access controls the hardware devices and media that make up the network. Next one for computer A, send the data, and computer B receives the data. The application layer, transport, internet, and access network. These are the sender. And after TCP/IP models, the receiver, the computer will be receive network access, internet, transport, and applications. Okay. Any questions?